Hello everybody. Today I would like to do a quick numerology chart for Lady Gaga, so let's get started. Well, to do the chart I'm using this numerology calculator here, and if you're interested you can download a free version from spiritualnumerology.com. So all we need is the real name and the birth date to do all the calculations. You can easily find this information by doing a search in Google. Simply type Lady Gaga birthday or something similar, and you will find various sources such as Wikipedia with the correct information. Okay, I already entered the full name and the birthday here, and just click the Add Profile button, and then I simply double click the person for which I would like to create the numerology chart. Okay, so let's have a closer look at Lady Gaga's numerology chart. Well, as you can see, the calculation takes less than a second, and we get a huge amount of information. First of all, we have all the core numbers here, and whenever you put the mouse pointer over a specific number, you get a description of what a number means and the different characteristics like strengths, weaknesses, career choices, and so on. We also have the challenge number, karmic lesson numbers, some bridge numbers, and a few secondary numbers here. Well, we also have the entire expression chart. Well, there's actually a wealth of information contained in this chart. And we also have various cycles. It's basically all the cycle numbers for a person's entire lifetime. So if you go here, you have the past. Well, here we have the current year, 2011. And this would represent the entire future. Okay, let's go back to the main numbers now. Well, unfortunately I can't go into each and every detail here because this would take me at least an hour, so I'm gonna take a look at only a few of those numbers. And that's actually quite interesting when I look at some of the core numbers here, because in Lady Gaga's chart, well, there are actually two master numbers. These are the numbers here, 11 and 22. Well, normally in numerology you have only numbers from 1 to 9. But there are only two exceptions. These exceptions are the numbers 11 and 22. These are the so-called master numbers. And each of these numbers is very rare. And most numerology charts don't have any of the master numbers. And so it's quite exciting that she is having actually both of them, and having both of them as core numbers. As the soul urge number and as the expression number. But let's have first a look at the life path number. Well, the life path number is one of the most important numbers in the chart, and it basically provides a broad outline of challenges and opportunities a person will encounter during a lifetime. Well, what does the number 1 mean? Well, the number 1 is the most individualistic number. So this describes a very independent and unconventional and courageous character. This person is also typically a natural leader, is often very ambitious, can be an innovator, is surely very goal-orientated, has a strong willpower, is often also very creative and original. And this person is able to take a unique approach to problems and to find unique solutions. Also, the number 1 is usually having a huge potential for success. And it's not really that this type of person seeks the limelight. Now let's have a look at the expression number. Well, the expression number basically presents a lifelong target at which a person is aiming. And the expression number also reveals very specific strengths and talents. The number 22 is also called the master builder number. And it's the most powerful of all numerology numbers. A person who has this number can typically turn the most ambitious dreams into reality. And this person has an enormous success potential. That's interesting because also the number 1 is a success number, and coupled a life path number with an expression number. So this means a person with this number combination, it's almost impossible to fail. And the number 22 is also very inspirational and intuitive number. These are all also qualities we find in number 11. So that's very interesting. And on top of that, the number 22 is very practical. And that's basically important to, to realize big dreams, to make things really happen. Also, number 22 is typically very self-confident, is often a visionary, and can deal very well with a great variety of people. And this number is often found with hugely successful entrepreneurs, with very successful artists. Now to the soul urge number. Well, the soul urge number indicates the innermost yearnings and the greatest desire of a person. The number also shows the deepest inner motivation and, well, as the name indicates, the heart's desire. And it represents a very powerful force that allows a person to literally shift mountains. Now, Lady Gaga's soul urge number is an 11. The 11 is also called the psychic number, and that's the most intuitive number of all. And a person with a number 11 has usually deep insight, is very sensitive, charismatic, inspirational, and not really this. It's not rare that this person is also psychic. The weaknesses of number 11, well, the 11 is sometimes a dreamer, can be overly fearful and timid, and 11 is sometimes very impractical. But that's not a problem here in this chart, because as the expression number we have the number 22, and that's a very practical number. So that's actually an ideal combination, because you have both sides. You have the very intuitive side and you have here the very practical side. And both numbers together are basically an assurance to achieve huge success. So with this combination with 11 and 22, it's almost impossible to fail. Well, okay. Well, again, if you're interested in doing your own numerology chart or a numerology chart for friends, colleagues, family members, and so on, just go to spiritualnumerology.com, download this free numerology calculator, and have some fun. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.